Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to Mystic Post TV.
Among the thousands of messages that Catholic visionaries receive from around the world, the prophecies of a Brazilian priest living in Rio Grande do Sul, Father Oliveira, are very substantial. They are significant because they predicted the death of Benedict XVI would occur around Christmas, which it did, that a war would break out between Russia and Ukraine, and that Pope Francis would encounter great difficulty after traveling to Russia. Father Oliveira has received mystical visions and prophetic revelations from God for many years. Here we share the story of Father Oliveira's prophecies of the two popes. On February 11, 2020, Father Oliveira had a vision that he called the Vision of the Popes. He said, "I saw Pope Francis get on a plane, greeting people and smiling. He was traveling to Russia, and I saw the Pope in the Red Square in Moscow. Pope Francis returns from Russia, and Father Oliveira sees Francis walking alone through the streets of Rome. The appearance of the street was like a post-war scene. Pope Francis heads to St. Peter's Square, but as he got closer, iron bars were raised in front of him. The bars were like those on old doors, and the iron gleamed. He tried to get closer to the plaza but couldn't get through the bars. The prophetic priest then says a war breaks out that would reach Rome and that Pope Francis would not be able to enter the Vatican." Then on March 12, 2020, Father Oliveira had a vision of future years. This time, he woke up in the middle of the night, went to the chapel, and looked up from the altar. And there he had a vision of earth turning with the number of years passing. He saw many priests and bishops taking off their priestly clothes, and at that moment he felt a great sadness. He interpreted this as a sign the church would face a great apostasy or scandal, and that this tragedy would soon be revealed. After this vision he saw people preparing for something terrible, and the people began stocking up on food. In the vision he saw the future that would take place in the year 2022, and below the number he saw military personnel begin to assemble. The military officers acted as if they were hiding, in a secret meeting. Then he saw a great fire at the top of the terrestrial globe. The priest believed this was a sign that there was a catastrophe in the northern hemisphere. Then he saw the president of Russia pointing at the globe and laughing. And he interpreted that Russia will show malice towards the world. He saw the president of Russia pointing his finger saying, "I told you. I warned you." Finally, he saw Pope Benedict XVI being prepared for burial in 2022 around the time of Christmas. And now as the year 2023 begins, is it possible that with the death of Pope Benedict, the world has entered a new time, a time that may soon be filled with great consequences for humanity? Watch for a surprise visit to Moscow by Pope Francis in 2023.
Our Lady is calling. God bless and thank you for watching Mystic Post TV.